Hello, everybody. Nerd in Texoma. Well, I did something. Uh, Recently, it's been in the local news around here that two apartment complexes in Sherman are being shut down, and all the residents are being evicted and have to be out by the 12th of July. These apartments apparently are in disrepair, and the owners can't get repairs done in time to appease the city and their whole beautification project, which is a bunch of bull, in my opinion. Uh, the city of Sherman is growing, granted, but there are still poor people around, and they're focusing much more on the fancier, newer stuff than understanding that there are still poor people around that don't have don't have a lot of resources and stuff like that. And these two apartment complexes serve those type of people. People that are on disability, people that, again, are poor, working poor, whatever you want to call it, don't have a lot of money and a lot of resources around. And I'll post links to the news, the what do you call it, news segment about this in the comments, so y'all can look into it yourselves if you're interested in stuff. But just scrolling on Facebook a couple of days ago, and there was a post from a lady who lives in one of these apartments that was in a desperate situation. She has or had a plan for a place for her to live when these apartments get shut down. But the place where she was able to find for herself would not allow pets. And this lady had a pet cat that she's running out of options. I mean, as I sit here today, this is the 21st, 22nd of June, being packed up, moved out in 2.5, 3 weeks of an apartment, finding a place to live when you have no money or very limited money, middle of summer, or I know summer just started, but in Texas, summer starts like around the end of March. But she was in a desperate situation, and she wouldn't be able to take care of her cat, take him with her to wherever she's found shelter. And she made a post on a local Facebook group that I'm in that said, hey, somebody please help. I've got this cat. And, my only choices are basically let him loose or take him to the shelter, because he can't come with me. For whatever reason, wherever she's going to doesn't allow pets. And as many of y'all know, back on June the 9th, my boy Spot had died. He was with me for 10 years. He was a good companion. He left Bolana alone and lonely now. And I am not one to just, oh yeah, I'm gonna run out and get another cat. I go based on like need. If I have room for them and a cat shows up at my house and starts hanging around my house, for days, a week, so on and so forth, that cat needs a home and I'll accept it in. I don't go and, oh yeah, I'm going to get another cat. No, I'm based off of need. Well, I saw this lady's post and I commented, hey, if there's a couple of people who are interested in this cat, if his home with them falls through, let me know, because I can see you're in need. You have limited time to find him a home, find you a home, all that. I explained my situation that a few weeks ago one of my cats had died and his buddy was lonely. Alana was walking around here crying out a little bit more, like, hey, where is he? Alright, you're hiding too much, come on out, stuff like that. Well, this lady messaged me back, and basically the other people fell through and weren't able to give her cat a home, so I was up on the list. And on Thursday, I swung by her apartment and picked up Sugarfoot. Now that's his current name. I'm gonna call him Fred. I'm working to get him to know and learn his new name. He's a little bit of a chunky boy. He'll be 2 on July 2nd. So that's his birthday. That's when I'm gonna have to rearrange some of my videos, yes, buddy, to put this one up on his birthday, or as close to it as I can. As some of y'all can see, if you know cat breeds, I didn't know this was a thing, but he is apparently a flame point or a red point Siamese cat, which is basically a Siamese mixed with an orange tabby to give, instead of the normal dark Siamese features on his face and tail and feet, he has orange or red points on him. You can see if he'll cooperate with being held for the camera, but to see again, you see his face there. He's got the red or orange. He's got it on the ears. On the hands and feet, it's a little bit more difficult to see. But you see there's his tail and everything, and let's see if we'll look at the camera. Not too much. But he's got the Siamese blue eyes. Now he's mostly accepted his new home. He's still getting a little territorial and pissy with Balana, but they're going to work that out each day. They get a little closer and closer together, so I know he's going to be okay with her. And from what his former owner told me, he kind of went through a same or similar situation to Balana, in the fact that he was friends with a girl cat who died, and he's kind of lonely, and look, get down from there. Getting into all the grief and everything from his buddy dying. So I think when they get over their little territorial, like, who the heck are you? Oh, what the heck are you doing in my house? Type of cat thing, and get that worked out, I think they'll get along just fine. Balana doesn't get all territorial. She's Fred, or Sugarfoot, as he is now. He's the one that will start hissing at Balana when she comes over to check him out. She's not the one to initiate the hissing and spitting and all that. So I think he's just a little nervous still, trying to figure out, okay, what the heck is this new place and all that stuff. But yes, Trek nerds, you'll get the name. His name is Fred, based on the Soong type android that was seen in the first episode of the 5th season of Discovery. And that's kind of keeping a name family tradition alive, because Spot was named after Data's cat in Next Generation, and Data was a Soong type android. It doesn't have to make sense to anybody else. In my brain, it makes sense. But Sugarfoot, as he is now, or Fred, as he will be in a bit when he learns his new name, is settling in. I think he's handling it pretty decently. He's a very calm cat. From what I've read about and seen about the Flame Point or Red Point Siamese, is that they are a fairly calm and easygoing cat. They do get a little talkative, as Siamese cats do, and he does have sometimes where he's a little on the yippy side, but I think he's going to do just fine here. Alright, like I said, I'm going to try and post some links to what's going on with that apartment complex and the people that are being affected. I mean, it's unfortunately a sad situation all the way around, but at least I think... Yes, come here. Let go of my pillow. In one situation, there's some good to come out of it, because This boy right here got a new home. Yes. You're still settling in. I know. And he's going to be loved and cared for. Balana's going to have a new buddy. And I just hope everybody, and I wish everybody the best in that situation, in finding new homes and new places to live and stuff while the city's shutting their home down. Alright, y'all. Nerd in Texoma. See y'all next time. Bye. And Fred. Say see you later. Oh, you want to complain and meow a lot, but you don't want to say nothing to the camera. Okay. There you go. Alright. Bye, everybody.